Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome back, dear brothers and sisters. I welcome you all to Medina Book 2, class 60 today, inshallah. So, what are we learning so far? In the last few sessions, we have been learning extensively about the weak verbs. And inshallah, today we're going to begin our lesson number 28 from Medina Book 2. So, before we go, as usual, we're just going to quickly revise and keep going back to these concepts so that we are very clear in our understanding. So, we know the Mu'tal al-Fa'a, the weakness in the Fa is called al-Mithal, the weakness in the Ain Kalima is called Ajwaf, and the weakness in the Lam Kalima is called Naqis. So now we are being introduced to another verb, and what it has is, what if we have both the weak letters in the fa'al, in a three-letter fa'al. So we know this waw and ya, which can be behind alif maksura and this alif here. So what if we have both these letters in a verb? So what is it called then? So we have got another. We're not going to go in very much detail about this. We're just going to just give you a brief introduction to that. So it's called al-lafif. Al-lafif means where you have both the weak letters. So if you see here, for example, kawa. So kawa, can see we have fa kalima is regular letter, waw is a weak letter, and this alif maksura is actually ya. So it's kawa ya. So because of fatha, that ya is turned into alif maksura ya, kawa. So let's see how it is conjugated quickly and then move on to our lesson, inshallah. So kawa means he ironed. Kawa means he ironed. So how do we conjugate this? This is the whole Madi conjugation. So is it kawa? Kawaya is they ironed. Kawo. So you can see here, because when hum comes, the lam kalima is taken away. So what happens is the waw jam'u and alif wiqaya. So what happens, it becomes kawaw. So it'll be kawat. So the lam kalam is completely dropped again for this is she ironed, and kawata, they both female, they ironed. And then we have kawaina. So we know when hunna, the ya kalima comes back. When the ya comes back, the lam kalima, and it gets sukoon, so it becomes kawaina. And from kawaina, we know it's straightforward, it's like a highway. So we do kawaita, kawaituma, kawaitum, kawaiti, kawaituma, kawaitunna, kawaitu, I ironed, and kawaina, we ironed. So let's see how it is done in mudari'. So if you see mudari', it is daraba yadribu, kawa yakwi, yakwiyu, we know, but because the dhamma is taken away, so it's a yakwi, he's ironing. So how do we do? They both are ironing. It's yakwi yani. So we are very much aware now. This alif muthanna and noon is noon sign of marfu. So how do we do for the hum? So we know hum. What we're going to do is we're going to take away the lam kalima. So what will happen here is we got kasra, so we need to take the kasra away, and then we got to bring in a dhamma. So it will be yakvuna, yakvuna. So this is how it is written, yakvuna. And here takwi, huma takwiyani, hunna. Again, hunna will have yakwina, yakwina. So this will have a sukoon. This everything is as it is. We don't make any changes. Just bring noon or niswa, and it's a yakwina. So anta takwi, antuma takwiyani, antun takwuna, anti takwina. So we know why is takwina is one ya is dropped, because there is two yas coming together. So for ease in pronunciation, we say takwina. So this ya is fa'il and noon is sign of marfu, takwina. Antuma takwiyani, antunna again takwina. So this ya is part of the fa'il. So that's what we need to see, and noon is the fa'il. So we need to remember in anti and antunna. So what is the difference? And this is mabni and that is mu'rab. Ana akwi and nahnu nakwi. So that's the whole conjugation here. So if you be able to identify which is the 5 in your pocket, what we call it as, is where the fa'il is mustatir, you can't see the fa'il, and noon Atahi nun jata is afar al khamsa, where you can see the fa'il and noon is attached as a sign of marfu. And we got mabni group, where is the noon is the fa'il, and it doesn't change. So hope everybody is clear so far. So let's go to our lesson number 28. Ad-darsu thaminu wal ishirun. So we know thaminu is 8th, wal ishirun is 28th lesson. So again here a discussion between daughter, is a family discussion. See how Dr. Abdul Rahim brings up the dialogues and get those verbs what we have learned so far, and understand what all the knowledge what we have gained so far, inshallah. So how the dialogues begins. So Ibrahim, he is asking to his daughter, Maza taf'alina ya binti. So Maza taf'alina, taf'alina is fa'il mudari marfu'um bi subuti noon, fa'il is al-ya'u is a fa'il is anti, so it's in front of him. So he says, Maza, what are you doing? Ya binti. So we know ya, when it comes we have binta is mudaf, it will have fatha because of ya mutakallim, the fatha changes to kasra, it will become ya binti, oh my daughter. So what does the daughter say? Akwi. So if you see here, akwi, so I am ironing. So athiyaba, so thiyaba is your, we know that's the fa'al, and that's the where the mansub is, because that's the, even if there's no vowel sound, so we know that that will have a fatha because that is a maf'ulun bihi. And allati, so allati is your coming as a not for thiyaba. So we know this is a isma mawsula, and that will have a silatul mawsul. So say I'm ironing the clothes, or you can say those shirts, those that with. Why we have allati here? We need to just go back to our knowledge that kullu jam'a muannas, which means anything jam'a ghayra aqil is considered as a single female. So this is turned into a single female. So what we will say, we won't say allazi, we will say allati, those which, and we know ismu mawsula will have silatul mawsul, and that will be ghasalnaha. So ghasal is your fa'al madi, and as the fa'il, and ha is your maf'ulun bihi, those that we washed it. Ams is your zarf. So I'm ironing the thawbs, thiyab, that which we washed yesterday. So that Aqs Ibrahim says, Akawai tisi, this is your, that's the harf al istifham, and kawai is your fa'il, and ti is your fa'il. Did you iron? So this is the past tense, so we have to change how the way we translate. So did you iron al-qamisa? So we know al-qamisa is your maf'ulun bihi, and al-abyada is your naat. So they both have the same i'rab. So that is the, did you iron the white shirt? And what does she say? She says Saad, as the name is, he says Naam. So Naam is a harf jawab, and we need to know the again answer. Kawaituhu. See, kawai is your again fa'al, and tu is your fa'il, and hu is your maf'ulun bihi. So I ironed it. So now Ibrahim is asking, wal qamis al akhdara. So we need to see why we have, and the green shirt. That's what qamis al akhdara means. So why it has got fatha is because it is the fa'al is over here, it is mahzoof, so it's understood. So did you iron the white shirt? She answered, and the green shirt. So you don't have to ask again, and did you iron, or if you just say and green shirt, it's understood that it is did you iron the green shirt. So akhdara, al qamisa al akhdara is the green shirt. So what did she say? La. So now we are bringing a negation again. This is harf jawab again in negation la. So now what she's saying, lam akwihi. So we know lam is your harfu naf'in wa jazmin wa qalbin. So what will it do? It will turn the mudariya into majzoom. So how do we say the majzoom here? So if you see akwi is fa'ilun mudari majzoomun bi hazfi or harfi illa. So the ya is dropped. So we know it is majzoom, and he is your maf'ulun bihi, And why does it have kasra? Because of the kasra on the letter before. So it's not akwihu, it's akwihi. So la lam akwihi. No, I have not ironed it yet. Ba'du means yet. So when there's a negation and we have to say not completed yet, so we bring ba'du. Sa'akwihi. So again, if you see here, pronunciation sometimes it can be similar. Lam akwihi, sa'akwihi. So you have to slightly prolong. And what's the difference here? This is fi'l mudari marfu bi dammatil muqaddara. There is no damma, but we can still see, we can see the ya, and this damma is missing, so we know this is marfu. So I will iron it al-an, inshallah. So we're going to see what inshallah means in book 3, but at the moment we'll just say this, if Allah wills. So la lam akwihi, no, I have not ironed it yet. Sa akwihi al-an, inshallah, I'm going to iron it now, inshallah. This is wal manadilu akawaytiha. See, and it says, and the mindir means handkerchiefs, manadilu means handkerchiefs, plural, manadilu mafa'ilu. So we know this is in the pattern of deep throat, mamnu min sarf. So wal manadilu akawaytiha. So we need to understand each and everything here. This is your harf al istifham, so it's not a part of the fa'al, and kawai is your madi. Kawai is your madi fa'al, fa'al madi, and ti is your fa'il, and ha is your maf'ul bihi. So did you iron the handkerchiefs? So what did she say? Ummi, my mother. So ummi, my mother. Kawatha. So what did you say is third person? Kawat, she ironed. So here fa'il is mustatir taqdiruhu hiya, and yadullu ala ummi. Ummu. So my mother, she ironed it. Fis sabah. Fis sabah is your jar majur. Sabah is your zarf. So she ironed it in the morning. So that's your fa'al, and ha is your maf'ulun bihi. What is Ibrahim says? Aturidina an taquli li shay'an. So let's say here. So is again you have for istifham. Turidina an taquli. See, taqulina will become taquli because of an. We know an is harf nasbin wa masdarin. So the noon is dropped. So we know this is mansoob for because of al, and together an taquli, which is al masdar al mu'awwal, coming as a maf'ulun bihi for turidina. So if you see here, noon is bisubuti noon, this is the marfu form of the fa'al. So we should be able to understand and relate. So do you want to say, this is what it means, aturidina an taquli, do you want to say? Li is your two words, we know, lam is the harf jar and ya is the ya mutakallim. Do you want to say something to me? Shay'an means something. Do you want to say something to me? Which is why it is mansoob, because of it's maf'ulun bihi for taquli. Do you want to say something to me? You know, we translate. So it says na'am, yes. Inna zamilati salwa da'atni ila baytiha hadal masa. So we just go half a sentence first now. So na'am, we know it's a harf jawab, so because of so it is connected to that. And inna, we know harf nasbin wa tawqid, so it will zamilata is your ismu inna mansoob, and ya is ya mutakallim. So because of ya, it becomes zamilati. And truly my colleague. And what is salwa doing here? Salwa is your badal for zamilati. So my colleague Salwa da'atni. Da'at means she invited me. So da'a means he invited. Da'at, she invited. Nun waqa ya mutakallim. She invited me ila baytiha, to her house. So bayti is ism majrur wa huwa mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Hadal masa. So hada is your zarf. Al masa is your badal. Why it is zarf? Because it is badal for zarf. So hada is also called zarf here. So that's your ismul ishara, and followed by zarf will makes both of them zarf, and that's zarf. And fa arju, so we know this fa comes as a reason. So she has invited me this evening, so or therefore. So and then this sentence is connected to the previous one. So what is she saying? Arju. So if you see here, arju, so ending with wow, so we know this is could be a naqis file. So the madi will be raja, means he requested, and yarju, he requests, and say arju, I request. So arju will have al masdar al muawwal as this is maf'ul bihi. So if you say an tasmaha, an tasmaha, so we know it is with fatha, even there is no fatha, we know it is an tasmaha, I request you to permit. Samaha, he permitted. So yasmahu is he permits, and tasmahu means you permit, and an tasmaha means for you to permit. Li, so me, bizzahab, so bizzahab means it's a master to going. So I request you to permit me to going to her house, ila baytiha ba'da salatil asri, so after salatul asr. Right, says idhabi warji'i. So if you see here, idhabi is fa'ilu amrin, and fa'il is al-ya'u. So this is the fa'il. So it is still, so anti in front of you, the female single. So it's idhabi. This is alif is hamzatul wasl with kasra. It is pronounced because it's beginning with the sentence, and when it comes in middle, if there is any letter, so we don't pronounce the warji'i, go and return. This is go and return ba'da salatil maghrib. So he's instructing her to go and come back after maghrib. So Amina, so his wife, Ibrahim's wife, Amina, she is calling him, says, Ya Aba Muhammad. So we know why it is Aba Muhammad, because of Ya harfu nida. So we know when it is mudaf mudaf ilayh, it becomes mansoob. The mudaf becomes mansoob, and this will be mudaf ilayhi, Muhammadin. Ya Aba Muhammadin, ta'al huna wanzur. So we have to see what is this ta'al. So this is a form 6 of the fan, which also has a naqis letter, a weak letter. So it comes, we're not going to go in very much detail, we'll just go quickly see how this is formed. This is the most common, it's when you tell someone to come, ta'al. So if it is female, say ta'alai for female, but here she is calling his husband, her husband. So it's come from ta'ala. This is the form 6, ta'ala, so ending with alif maksuro, and the mudari will be yata'ala. So the mudari yata'ala. So how would we make the amr? So it's the same formula. So you take away the, and anta will be tata'ala. So we make amr from anta, from, and what we do is we take away the alamat mudari, and we take away the harf illa. So it will be ta'ala. So it's normally it is ta'ala, but it is pronounced as ta'al, because normally when we end the sentence we put a sukoon, but it's originally it is ta'ala. Ta'ala huna, that will be the right way. But she says ta'al huna wanzur. Wanzur means nazara yanzuru, unzur, look. So we did a verb in our previous class, ra'a, yara, tara, means he sees, but we don't use the amr of that ra'a as often, but to tell somebody to see or to look. So unzur is used, it's most common, not from the madi, from the mudariya of tara. So just need to remember that, inshallah. So he says look, so come here and look. Inna Muhammadan, so inna Muhammadan is the isma inna, so we're looking for the khabar, which is yajri. Yajri means he's running. Ala sullami, he's running. Ala sullam, ala sullami means staircase. So he's telling, look at Muhammad, he is running on the stairs. Akhsha, so khashiya, he was scared. Yakhsha, he's scared. And akhsha means I'm scared. He's telling akhsha ain yaqa'a. Yaqa'a means to fall. There's many meanings. One of the meanings for waqa'a comes from, this is al mithal, waqa'a, yaqa'a. So if you can see how it's conjugated. So an yaqa means that he will fall. So I'm afraid that he will fall. That's the fa'al. So Ibrahim says, he's telling to Muhammad, La tajri ya Muhammadu. So Muhammadun will be ya Muhammadu because of ya. Ta'al huna. So if you see tajri, so what do we have here? This la, if you look at the fa'al mudawara here, the ya is missing. So it is majzoom. Why it is majzoom? Because it's la and na here. So we have la and na here. So what happens now we have is fa'il mudari majzoomun bi hazafi harfi illa. So don't run. That's what it says. La and na here is tufidu amar. It indicates amar. So ya Muhammadu ta'al huna. Ta'ala. So if you see here, the fatha is given just to let us know that is ta'ala. Ta'ala huna. Ma hadha biyaminik. What is that? Biyaminik. So if you see here, biyaminik means on your right hand. So it's got three words here. Bi, ta'ala is the fa'al. B is your harf jar. Yamini is your right. Ka is your, which means in your right hand. Arini. So he's telling. So what is this arini? So this is actually an fa'al amr. But if you see, we know what we've learned so far is the only one form of fa'al which has the amr begins with hamzatul qata, which is form 4. We're not going to do the full conjugation. We just remember that this is ari means amr, to say show, and nun wiqaya and ya mutakallimi, show me. And it says, and he sees, it takes a pause, it says irmi. So irmi is rama, yarmi, and irmi is your fa'al mudariya, it's fa'al amr. And throw, that means he is giving command, that's ni. And throw, irmi means throw. Throw this. Hada turamun, this is dust. Hada turabun, it's mubtada and khabar. So yadkhulu mahmudun, Mahmud enters. So we're going to stop our class here, inshallah. So we're going to continue in our next lesson. So what happens when Muhammad enters and what is that he's got in his hand. So it's just a good way of learning how the different fa'als are used, how we understand completely now, inshallah. So we'll continue our dialogue in our next class. Until then, keep practicing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.